Good morning, guys. How you doing? A couple days after Thanksgiving now. Holidays have passed. Time to get up, start looking for some loads. Yep, we're still in the truck, but we'll be home soon. And let's get at her. Alright guys, we'll see you in a little bit.
Good afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing today? Today is Saturday, so we just picked up another load, and we have been duped, ladies and gentlemen. We have been duped by the shipper. So we sat around, we delivered, and there was a quick little run going from Austin to Dallas. I said no big deal, I'll just pick that up. It paid pretty well, just for 126 miles. Sometimes you got to do those short runs just to have some fuel money. So good little tip out there, guys. Don't always think about miles. So think about revenue. So if they're gonna pay $800 for 126 miles, by all means do it. So but yeah, guys, so we got up here and got unloaded yesterday, pulled over into the pilot there off of Bonneview Road. If any of you guys have been to Dallas, off of 20, the pilot there off of Bonneview Road is quite popular. I mean, it's always busy every time I go there. The fuel island is always packed. The spots are always packed. So you just gotta get in and find a spot, I guess. But yeah, so we were looking for loads this morning, and finally found something. And it was supposed to be a round trip. It was supposed to go from Dallas to Memphis and back, which that's 500 miles, and then turn around 500 miles, it's 1,000 miles. No big deal, 2-day run. Well, I booked it this morning, and we got there and started getting loaded, and I got my paperwork, and it didn't say Memphis. It said Springdale, Arkansas. And I walked back into the shipping office and I asked them if it was correct, and they said yes, that the trip number was correct, and everything else from the broker, that's everything matched up 100%. But on the unfortunate side, it was a complete difference in miles, and complete difference in area and tolls and everything like that, which, I mean, I don't think I'm going to hit any tolls. I'm 99% sure I'm not hitting any tolls on the way up to Arkansas. But it's still just, the fact of the matter that, I'm going to the incorrect place. And so I asked them, I said, well, what? I said, well, I can, get there this afternoon. And they said, oh, well, the shipper closes early on Saturdays. I said, okay. I said, well, what time do they open on Sundays? And they said, oh, well, they don't open on Sundays. They open at 8 a.m. on Mondays. So now I have to sit in Arkansas all day, tonight, which not a big deal. But now all day Sunday and Monday until I get unloaded on Monday, which means I'll finally get that 34-hour reset that I've been wanting, but not where I wanted to take it, because as some of you guys may know and may have paid attention, I haven't been home just yet to go see the lady. I did stop by and see her for a few minutes when I was going through, but I mean it was about 10 minutes that I was there at home, so I got to pick up a tray of leftovers and told her I'd see her in a few days. So I thought I was going to be able to get that Memphis run there and back down, but unfortunately not. So we have been indeed duped by the shipper and duped by the broker, because the broker should have known. And I think that that's also on them, that these guys need to pay more attention to where they're sending these guys and what their rates are, because it's two different areas, two different markets. If I wasn't trying to come right back home, Tennessee's a really good market. You know, you can really get a lot of things coming out of Tennessee and not really have to go very far, whether you're deadhead or empty or drop and hook, you know, whatever line of business you're in. I mean, you know, Tennessee's got a fair amount of freight going through it, typically all the time. But, you know, going into Arkansas, I mean, I guess you could go into Missouri and maybe go up to Kansas City, but that's a little bit of a hike. Going into Tulsa, I guess you could find something, but then you got to pay a toll and you're empty. So, I mean, that's, you know, it's just kind of a strange area. And I'm not saying that there's not freight coming out of Springdale, Arkansas, but it's just, you know, if you wanted to be prepared and be ready, then you should have known, you know, because if I got there in Memphis and this load canceled, then it wouldn't have been a big deal. I would have had another market to go into and be okay. So these are the things that you guys need to think about being over the road and being owner-operators if you're booking your own freight. You know, you might have to deadhead somewhere just to get to a better market, but in reality, you should be planning yourself to get to a good market and be wary of those loads that pay really, really good rates, because sometimes they're paying really good rates because no one else is taking them because they know where they're going. There is no freight coming out. So California can be like that. Florida is definitely like that a lot of times. I mean, there's some freight coming out, but there are some times that you just gotta hunker down and either deadhead out or take something out for less than what you want. But, you know, that goes against your, you know, it should go against your own principles of making your truck work for you, not you work for the truck. So just some things to think about, guys, you know. And I have a good rapport with this shipper. I know this shipper. I've been there before. I didn't want to tarnish my reputation by, you know, pitching a fit. You know, it's not too big of a deal. It's coming right back to Dallas. So I'll be back, you know, Monday afternoon, whatever. I'm just trying to get home by Wednesday. So, I mean, I'll probably just pick up something else and, you know, run it around Texas or run it to Louisiana and back. So just, you know, different things, guys, but definitely things just to keep an eye out and pay more attention. So I've seen some guys go and, you know, similar things happen to them. The location changes or the load changes, because customers play a huge part of it. I mean, if a customer has canceled and they say, well, you know, we can fit this load in there and it's going to a similar area, some brokers will also kind of throw it under there and say, oh, you know, it's really going to Atlanta, but it's really going to Macon, you know. And they say, well, you know, it's close enough. And they're right, but it makes you plan differently because then it's further. I got lucky and it was shorter. So it's okay, it's not a big deal, but now I have to sit on it until Monday to get it off the trailer. So it is what it is, but I mean, it's also Saturday. It's, you know, it was getting late in the day. It was about 10:30, 11 o'clock when I was, you know, getting there. And I mean, if I had canceled and refused to take it, then you got the trouble of getting in touch with somebody else, looking at another load, see if there's something else out there that you can take, which there is. But I mean, it's just a lot of things, guys. There's so much that goes into it, but at the end of the day, make sure that you're doing right by yourself, even if nobody else is, because that's going to be the only person out here looking out for you is you. And I'm not mad at them. I'm not upset with them. You know, things happen, and it takes more energy to be mad and be upset than it is just to brush it off and say, well, I'll remember this, you know. So, but that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful time with your family. If you made it home, God bless you. If you didn't make it home, God bless you. I hope you get home soon. I'm in your boat right now, and we're sailing away as fast as we can. So at the end of the day, guys, you can't really get mad. You can't, you know, pitch a fit, because there's nothing that can happen. No one's gonna move mountains just to change something for you. So remember, every day's a good day, guys. Sometimes it just gets a little hazy, but you gotta sift through it, you know. So, but yeah, guys, we'll see you again tomorrow, and we'll get rolling. Be safe. God bless.